Hello my friends, I'm Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 2. This is episode 67. In episode 66, since we hadn't had an opportunity to build anything on mission for a while, I went ahead and built this little ferry down here, off mission. So the people of the island of Slunes here have both mail and passenger service back to the mainland at St. Dunburg. Obviously I could have brought them up here or here as well, or even for that matter over here. But for now, they'll just go straight to St. Dunburg, and that would be good. Well, let's get the clock going here. Excellent. We'll let that go for a bit, see if we have enough boat service or not. Certainly looks like we should. I think I have just one mail boat and two passenger boats. I think that's going to be enough for what we're doing. We'll have to get a better look at it once the autosave is done here. Well, might need a third passenger boat, because that's only going to pick up about 2/3 of the ones that are there, so might actually need a third passenger boat. Where's the next one? Is it? Yeah, it's not even coming back yet. Okay, well, let's get a third boat here on the passenger side, and that should help a fair bit. Alright, so we'll let them go for a bit, and let's go check on our boat down in the southwest corner. These guys down here. As I recall, I was trying to set up a bus route to try and supplement the boat route, because the people here at Bines were, well, that's even going up more and more. It was about 37 before. This side, of course, will be, totally fine because they're set to full load. But we still need to find some way to clean these guys out a bit. Interesting. Now let me see. Will they accept a helicopter route as part of this city, just to give us something more to haul people away, or on this side just to help us get more people in? Either side would be good. Okay, so Geabrook is not interested. What about Bines? Something there I can't see. Oh, Bines will take it. Okay, so they're okay with having a helicopter. So where can we send these people to? Maybe up here somewhere? I don't want to go too far because helicopters aren't as fast as planes, but maybe one of these. Or maybe I could do it as part of this airport if I can get it to fit in here. Nope, they don't want another one. That's fine, we'll go somewhere closer. Like here to Puddingbury, I guess. Probably not pronouncing that right, but anyway. Alright. So let's go ahead and have a passenger helicopter going. Is that really what that was called? Puddingbury. Yes, it is. Okay. And that's going to Bines. Passengers. Okay. It'll also happen to do a little bit of mail, but that's not a big deal. Let's make sure it is on passengers, though. Could even start hauling out valuables and such with that as well, but that's okay. Right, so you're going to go from the hangar to the actual landing pad, and then over here. There is only a landing pad, there is no depot, so we'll definitely make sure it has a depot on this side. Okay. And I'm probably going to want to clone a couple of these. Let's say, no, we'll have 3 of them. And we'll see how that goes. Just waiting to give them some time to move on their own so that they're not quite so stuck together. So I'm just manually waiting a few days here in between. Just we put the speed up, that would make it easier. And there, that'll do. Okay. It's a pretty far trip. I actually may end up wanting to clone a few more, but for now, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, there's just way too many passengers here. It's crazy. I was trying originally to put this a little bit closer so it wouldn't actually add too much more area, but I'm not sure that that's really going to work. I could definitely set up a valuables run for it, though. If BMS has a bank, or excuse me, if Cliftonbury has a bank, I'm not seeing one. No, they don't. Okay. Alright, never mind. I was just thinking, because I noticed on the BNS side here, that helicopter landing pad is close enough to the bank. So I probably could still at some point do that. Now I don't think actually this side even accepts mail. I think they're still too small. Yeah, they'll generate mail, but they don't accept it, which is not really helpful. Anyway, as the city grows a little bit, it'll be fine. But should probably find a city nearby with a bank, and we could do a helicopter run to it, but it's not a big deal. We're doing fine on the money side anyway, so we're not in any debt danger. So. Alright, so this is bringing the first load of passengers back. So we'll be able to see if it's going to be profitable for us, and it should be. Even if it doesn't bring mail, it should still be profitable just on passenger traffic. Yeah, that'll be totally fine. The mail is just bonus at this point, so... Okay, excellent. That will, however, not do too much here. It's going to draw some of that traffic away, but in fact, if anything, it may make it seem worse because now we're going to have mail traffic as well. But anyway, or sorry, more mail traffic. So I'm not entirely sure that our one mail boat. Actually, this side doesn't even have a mail boat, does it? That's the other side I was thinking of. We should fix that. Let us get a mail ship going here. It's the Bakewell, right? We'll do mail. And your route shall be exactly the same as this guy's route. Go for it. Oh, I forgot to rename that. Oops. There we go. Whoops. Come on now. There we go. I believe I almost forgot to rename that. That was a rookie mistake. Anyway. I may not want to full load mail on this side, though. That may not be such a great plan. I'll leave it on for now, but I want to let them get going first, so we can see just how much we'll generate on this side. Just to see. So I'm not sure that that's going to work so well. And apologies if you can hear that in the background. My cat Smokey is going on a screaming fit again, so... Anyway. He thinks I have food, but I don't, so... Alright, yeah, this side will have no trouble keeping the mail ship full. No problem whatsoever. So it's really just a case of on this side, Well, it's not going to be too bad. I don't need to tell it full load, but it's going to end up being about that anyway, so I guess that'll work out pretty well. So that will work just fine. Okay, in the meantime, we got a couple missions here that are just about ready to go, so maybe that will be the next thing we get to look at. Because this situation here, I don't think I'm doing a very good job of fixing that, so unless I could find somewhere else to send those passengers. I guess I could send them to these fields here, but they only, yeah, they don't take much in the way of passengers. And I'm not sure, okay, they do accept. I thought for a moment they were just to deliver passengers, but they do accept them as well. So I could send a few of them out to those fields. It's an awful long trip just for that limited amount, but anyway. It really is a shame that there's no closer coastal city here. But anyway. Not a problem. Because there's not much I can do about that, so. Well, once the city on the side grows as well, that'll be a lot more passenger traffic, and I can justify a few more boats at that point, but right now I'm finding it really hard to justify having this many boats when most of the time they're just sitting here waiting anyway, you know? It seems silly to me. Unless, of course, I put them back to not doing full load, but yeah, it's going to be nearly full. Not quite, but nearly. Yeah, it could just stay full load. That's fine. It's only going to stay there for a little while. It's not too bad. Alright, we'll add one more boat back in. I originally think I had 6, and I brought it down to 3. Now I'll bring it back up to 4. So that will help this side a bit. But it's still definitely not... it's not solving the problem. It's just kind of holding it off, you know. In the meantime, let's go check out how Geabrook is doing. Because they should be very nearly done. In fact, I think it's only got maybe 2 more trips of this train. That's my guess. Tons of goods waiting, so no problem there. So this refinery, or oil rig, oh, it's still doing very well. Okay, good. So we're doing fine here. So that is good. Alright. Put the speed back up. Excuse me. And see if this trip is it, or if there's going to be another one after it. I think there's going to be one more after it, I think. But we'll have to wait and see once this updates. The other mission that's almost done is also in the city, and it's the passenger side. That one's going to take about 6 more planes, maybe? 5 or 6? Because we're hauling in 100 at a time, so. At least I'm assuming we're completely full. Yes, they are. Okay. Alright, so that goods mission is complete. So now we're just waiting on Busy Bee to decide on what we shall replace it with. Fantastic. That's the one that just goes to here, I think, anyway. So each individual trip is very close. This really is too close for an airport, but I guess I must have felt like doing an airport. Sometimes I do things because I feel like it, not because they're efficient. So this looks like it was one of those times. It's got enough passengers. I probably could put a second plane on here, but with such a short route, I don't see a lot of point. But, why not? We can handle 2 aircraft, I'm sure. I just want to wait to let this one get going so they're not too close to each other. Basically, as soon as it takes off, it should be fine. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. So it still has to come out of the hangar and then make its way to the runway, so... And by then, this has made the entire flight, because it's just that far. Anyway. That'll also speed this up a little bit, but... Alright, Old Treedner N sounds very familiar to me, because we're already connected to it. So... It looks like we're connecting both this power plant and this factory, or excuse me, steel mill. But either way, we definitely are already doing the mining. That's got decent production still, so we should be alright there. Nope, hang on. A new bus. I think that's actually a little bit lower, isn't it? Let's go have a look in the proper screen here. No, that's trains. Road vehicles. I always do that. I always get the wrong button. It was a mail bus, wasn't it? No, sorry, it's just a regular bus. Yeah, okay, so it's a passenger capacity upgrade, but a speed downgrade, so I'll just stick with the whippet. Okay. I will take speed over capacity every time. Unless the capacity is a humongous jump and the speed is barely noticeable. Then maybe not, but usually I'll take speed every time. Right. Doing good here. We can go back to Geabrook and watch the last couple of planes coming in. Should only be 3 or 4 of them now, and with 2 of them going, that will not take long at all. Just bump the speed up and get it done. That's crazy. There's so many boats there, just like a continuous chain of income. That's fantastic. That would have been really nice at the very beginning when we were riddled with debt. Anyway. Alright, there we go, that is done. So we're just once again waiting on Busy Bee to decide what else is next. Hopefully it's something new. Yeah, none of the rest of these look like they're going to be finishing anytime soon, so next episode is probably just going to have to kind of be a bit of a grind, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. You need to do those once in a while. In fact, let's put the speed up while we're waiting on Busy Bee just to help grind those a little bit. It means a little bit less grind next time. Alright, there it is. A steel to Sastable Park factory. So that's you. Huh, we're actually going right past it for this mill over here. But anyway, you would like steel, which conveniently we just happen to be servicing already. Although we are taking that steel, whoops. We're taking that steel up here to this factory, so we're going to have to siphon some of that off. We have the next a diesel. Again, it's one where it has capacity in the actual trains itself, but we're not going to be using that because we're sticking to electric. As I was saying over here, we're going to have to siphon some of the production here away, which doesn't look like very much anyway. Looks like good production there. Let's watch this pops in and make sure we're... Okay, so we'll produce a little bit, and we're going to have to siphon some of it away. I'm thinking we just siphon via road vehicle for this shorter trip. So truck bay, and we'll just make sure that this is supply steel. In fact, you can just join that station, that's fine. Wow, that's hard to see. Anyway. Oh, you don't want to go over that directly. Okay. Then let's just build a little bridge over it. Oh, we really don't need one that fast, but we'll buy it anyway just because it should be more future-proof for later vehicles that hopefully will start going some crazy speed like that. One can hope anyway. Okay, accept steel. That's the one we want. Oops. Didn't need to control click that. This should be a due station. Anyway, well, let's plunk down on the depot and get this set up. This will be a steel. Okay, looks like our best vehicles here is a 72. Since there is so much, or excuse me, so little actual steel, one single vehicle is going to do this. First and foremost, though, we should close that. Let's set its route. Goes from here to here to here. I'm not going to do full loads because it may take forever to get them. Or maybe I should. I'm a little torn on that. But either way, let's at least set the name. This is steel to Sastable. If I do full loads, it's going to sit there for 2 or 3 trains worth. No, I think I'd rather just have it be moving at least a little bit every time. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. We are, however, running over on time, so we're going to save that for next episode. So until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.